planets or the Goloka Vrindavan planet of the Supreme Lord. To enter the kingdom and to enter the king's palace are not the same thing. This is very clear. I don't think I need to explain that. Let's see. I think I'm going to end off here and ask for any questions. Questions?
You have a problem with the chat.
Who, what?
Rascals.
We have
There's 18 viewers and like some rascals and like that. So it's funny.
Well,
I don't know how they like hack the chat or something, because I cannot ban them. I can mute the chat, but not ban them. Oh well, we'll have to play.
Maybe that service doesn't have that command or something.
Well, it does have ban user.
Yeah.
But the user that's rascal does not appear on the list. So he's like hiding or something.
Oh, he hacked it.
It's tricky.
They hacked it.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay. Well, it's okay. You
It's
know,
not so bad.
Krishna wants to send him to hell, so he's offending the devotees.
Okay, so there's a question. Let's go for questions. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, there's a questions from Starter.
Who?
Starter.
Starter?
Starter. It's a guest.
Oh. Yeah, I never heard.
Why is there an increase in Christianity when it is the sole leader of murder and strife in the world?
Oh, well, people want to be cheated. They don't want the absolute truth. They want something easy. And Christianity gives them something really easy. You just believe in Jesus and you're saved. So easy. You can do it in a weekend. Just go to the pep rally down at the church, you know. Yeah, yowza, I believe in Jesus. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. When I was a young baby, I mean, I grew up in a sharecropper's shack, the first year of my life or so. And in the back there was a big cotton field. And they had every winter, during the off season when the cotton wasn't growing, they would put up these big tents and have these gospel revival meetings. And these things would get totally out of hand. I mean, they were wild, you know. Loud music and going like until 1, 2 in the morning, and people shouting and screaming and rolling on the floor. I mean, it really got crazy. And but do they attain self-realization? No, they're still eating meat. They're still having sex life. They're just like cats and dogs. You know, what kind of self-realization is that? Judge by the result. If someone is able to actually stop material activities and actually get love of God, where they get ecstatic symptoms, then you can say they have attained real spiritual advancement. But if someone doesn't change and they keep on living just the way they were before, then what kind of spiritual life is that? It's cheating. Cheating business. It's just easy. People want things to be easy. They want it to be quick. Just take the red pill and you get out of the matrix, right? No. It's a long struggle, and it takes lots of knowledge, lots of time, lots of work, many different stages and steps to it. It's a whole science. You have to learn. You need expert guidance. You need help. You need a community. So many things. It's not a simple, easy matter. It's not just saying, okay, I believe, that's it. No, there's a lot to it. So we're giving this actual science. We're giving all the details. We're giving a step-by-step description, scientific description. What do I mean by scientific? I mean, if you do the process according to the description, you get the same result. Just like some scientific experiment. Huh? If you read, okay, you put this much of this chemical and this much of this other chemical, and you shake it up, then you get a certain result. And if you do, according to the instructions, exactly step by step, what you've been told, you get the result.
Oh man, this rascal is really good.
So we're dealing with pure consciousness. Our process deals with spiritual consciousness as a replacement for material consciousness. How do you change from one to the other? We give the step-by-step method. What we're talking about tonight is very high. I think from now on we're going to put this broadcast in a different location. We're not going to have it on our front page. It's going to be it's going to be members only. I don't want these rascals disturbing it.
Yeah, it's really bad.
So, yeah. What time is it?
It's 8:16.
Okay.
It's just one rascal actually. Everyone else is nice. There's some guests that are actually doing good questions.
Well, I think we're just going to restrict it to members only. I don't want outside people coming in. They're not prepared properly. You know, we're dealing with a lot of confidential information here. It's very powerful stuff. I don't want our students being disturbed by rascals. So anyway, we have a scientific step-by-step process for changing your consciousness. And if you perform this process according to the instructions, you get the result. You can look on our ashram forum. There's been so many posts in the last few days by people who are just beginning this process, and they're giving their first impressions. They're introducing themselves to the community, and they're raving about how the beginning of this process has given so much light and relief from material suffering and the change in their consciousness that they can feel. It's not like we're soliciting these comments. These are spontaneous comments. They're offering them themselves that, oh, I just started chanting and I'm feeling so much better. So this is the actual result. If you take some medicine, let's say you have a cold or something, and you take some medicine and it doesn't do anything, then what's the value of that medicine? But if you take some medicine and it immediately relieves the symptoms, then you know, oh yeah, this is really good. So people are taking this Christianity, and afterwards they're just the same as they were before. There's no change, there's no advancement. But people are taking this Krishna chanting process and immediately getting advancement. Immediately means to the degree that they are able to actually apply the process, they're getting the result. So we're advising everybody to use this process, to apply this process, and to get the result immediately. You don't have to wait. To the degree that you apply this process, you'll get the result just the way it's described in the literature, the Vedic literature. That means it's scientific. So does that answer the question?
That's cool. Finally, the rascal left.
Ah, good.
He said, now that the children are gone, I'm interested in learning more. I would like to know the Krishna's stance on gay marriage.
What?
Krishna's stance, S-T-A.
I know. I'm going like, what? Because that's an oxymoron.
Oh, okay.
Marriage is a relationship between a man and a woman which is sanctified by Vedic sacrifices, Vedic ceremonies, for the purpose of producing God-conscious children. See, marriage in Vedic society is not like it is in Western society, just some nonsense romantic fantasy. But it's actually another scientific process for producing children who have very high development of spiritual consciousness. Almost no one follows it anymore, but that's a different problem. It's a different issue. Okay, so gay marriage, what is that? You cannot produce offspring by gay marriage. So it doesn't come under the purview of the Vedic system.